Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So guys, we're back on the plots and intrigues for the 2023 presidential elections again, and of course when we go to this narrative, the name Tinubu is never far from the surroundings. So now with that guys, I bring you this unkind things US diplomat cables reported Tinubu to have said about Buhari. So this is the headline that we're contending with in this particular video. Unkind things US diplomatic cables reported Tinubu to have said about Buhari. So now let's now see what the Americans are alleging that the GBT1 of Lagos State is saying about the Malami. On Friday, February the 7th, Bola Tinubu's media advisor by the name Tunde Rahman made a statement that attempted to impeach the credibility of a viral, reputationally injurious pre-2015 anti-Buhari quote attributed to Bola Tinubu. The quote, which has been making the social media rounds in the past few weeks, goes thus: Muhammadu Buhari is an agent of destabilization, an ethnic bigot, and a religious fanatic who, if given the chance, would ensure the disintegration of the country. Some online newspapers in Nigeria reported Rahman to have insisted that the quote is fictitious, describing it as the handiwork of merchants of hate and fake news. So what is the truth? The short answer is that the quote is largely accurate, and this is of course according to the writer of this piece. I have never shared the quote, even though I have been familiar with it since 2011, but since Rahman was bold enough to challenge those behind it to mention where Tinubu made the remark, let me offer some help. Tinubu didn't say those words at a news conference, as some people have inaccurately claimed. He was quoted to have said them in a confidential diplomatic cable that the United States Consul General to Nigeria sent to his bosses back home in February 21st, 2003. We got to know this because in September 2011, WikiLeaks, the insurgent whistleblowing official secret spewing site, dumped a trove of 251,000 such confidential, unredacted cables that U.S. Embassy officials sent to the United States Department in Washington from all over the world. In the February 21st, 2003 confidential cable which was found, the U.S. Consul General to Nigeria reported Tinubu to have said Buhari was an ethnocentric agent of destabilization who would strain Nigeria's unity if he became president. He also said the Southwest would support Obasanjo against Buhari, which he did, because Tinubu and his group didn't want to spread Sharia, which Buhari supported and which Obasanjo countered, and because even though Obasanjo was unlikable, he was Yoruba and Buhari wasn't. Looks to me like Tinubu was guilty of the same crime of ethnocentrism he accused Buhari of. The cable reads: turning to the presidential contest, Tinubu disclosed that he doesn't like President Obasanjo because he contributed to the end of democracy in Nigeria during his tenure as a military president and is now benefiting from that history. That said, Tinubu admitted that he and his party, the Alliance for Democracy, must support Obasanjo. Southwest Nigeria is Yoruba land and the president is Yoruba. Tinubu's party had no choice since it has not fielded a presidential candidate. Moreover, Obasanjo is the only candidate who stands a chance of blocking his rival, General Muhammadu Buhari, whose ethnocentrism would jeopardize Nigeria's national unity. Buhari and his ilk are agents of destabilization who would be far worse than Obasanjo. Tinubu and many other governors are therefore implementing a strategy to re-elect Obasanjo, partly in an effort to prevent Sharia from spreading. Tinubu predicted that the president would follow his own course if re-elected, since he would not need as many friends the second time around. Incidentally, Tinubu had really kind words to say about Atiku Abubakar throughout his interaction with the Council General. Tinubu praised Vice President Atiku Abubakar, whom he has known for many years. The Council General wrote, elaborating on his knowledge on the VP, Tinubu said he has known and understood the VP even before his entry into politics. Atiku is a detribalized politician who knows where he is going and how to build bridges to get there.